Hi there, my name is Andrew Van Heuvel, and I'm really excited to be talking to you today about something I'm very passionate about, which is school engagement. See, the sad reality is that school is boring. It's just the truth. If you don't believe me, all you have to do is go follow around a high school student for one day, and then you'll see just how boring it really is. Research bears out the same answer, which is that 2/3 of all students report on surveys that they're bored in school every single day. And that just plain makes me sad because it shouldn't be that way, right? I mean, school shouldn't be boring. Maybe 50 years ago, but today, this has got to be the most exciting time in history to be a student. I mean, just think about the rate of scientific discovery, right? I mean, we know more about life on Earth, more about humanity, more about the universe itself than at any time ever before. Right? I mean, we've seen the giant squid, right? This is exciting and cool, and our schools should be that way too. And of course, technology makes it all the more exciting, right? I mean, we're connected in a way that we have access to knowledge and to community and to collaboration like never before. It's truly astounding. What makes me sad is the cost of these boring schools, and I would argue that boring schools contribute to our dropout problem. So here's just Grand Rapids Public Schools, right? And less than half of students are graduating from high school after 4 years. And this disproportionately affects students of poverty, right? So in wealthy school districts like East Grand Rapids, 95% of students are passing. In poorer districts like Grand Rapids, just a stone's throw away, only 61% are graduating. So these are complicated issues. School engagement's a part of the problem, but how do we fix this? What do we do? And I suggest a three-pronged solution, at least partial solutions. One is we need to listen to our students. We need to be techno-wise, and we need to take back our PD. So let's look at this together. First, listening to our students, right? They're telling us what they need. They're telling us what they find engaging, and they're telling us what they find boring. And we need to listen to that. We can do that both in our classroom and through the use of national surveys like the high school survey for student engagement. When we look at that data, what it shows us is that kids find lecture boring. Right? They just do. Most of the time, most students find lecture boring. Oh, and by the way, we know from other research they don't learn that way very well either. So what else does it tell us? It tells us that students enjoy working together, right? They enjoy having discussions. They enjoy having group work, and they enjoy the use of technology. They enjoy the things that actually help them learn better, which is an interesting correlation. I just want to highlight, though, that technology alone is really a shallow solution. If you're just using technology to record lecture, you're missing the point, right? We want to leverage technology to bring people together in community, in group work, in discussion, in ways that couldn't be done before that technology was around. So we need to leverage technology. We need to be techno-wise. We need to be discerning users of technology, right? To know when technology is a solution and when it's not. I get worried, right? Because some people think the solution to the school engagement problem is just to go out and buy a whole bunch of iPads. Well, that's something we're very good at in schools, right? We've bought a lot of iPads. In fact, as of 2013, schools have bought an estimated 3.6 million iPads. That's one iPad for every teacher in every classroom in all of America. Instead of just buying iPads, we need to rethink how we're using technology. We can't just continue this broadcast model, right? Where experts make content and then kids eat it up, right? Whether that's Khan Academy, whether it's NBC. Instead, we have to shift to this other model, right, where students are the creators, the co-creators of their own content, of new solutions to authentic problems, of new artwork, and make new discoveries, right? Technology can leverage this. But how do we get there? How do we get there as a profession? I'm going to argue that what we need to do is take back our professional development, right? I mean, who knows professional development? Who knows teaching better than teachers? Unfortunately, we have this army of consultants who've somehow managed to become experts in teaching the Common Core standards and the next generation science standards, despite the fact that they haven't been in a classroom for several years. Right? These new standards are our opportunity for teachers to lead their own professional development. The research even enforces the fact that, right, teachers learn better when they're learning in community, just like our students do. So here's what we can do. We can demand teacher-led training days. We tell our principals, no, teachers have to lead this PD. And we can start our own professional learning communities. Teachers leading teachers, right, as we figure out how to do this new kind of stuff. Well, I'm tremendously optimistic about our ability to solve this school engagement problem, and I want to sincerely thank you for taking the time to listen to me today.